Hi, what's going on guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some really interesting news. We just got our first real look at Metro 2039, and this time it's a brand new story with new characters. Set up in the Metro universe. It takes place after the last game, Metro Exodus, but from what we've seen, this feels like a completely different perspective on that world. The story is set in Moscow deep inside the metro tunnels, years after everything that happened in Exodus. The surface is still being unlivable, radiation, storms, and mutants as we know, so the metro remains the only place where people can survive. But this time, the metro isn't divided like before. Instead, it appears to be unified under a single system, with organized soldiers, structured stations, and clear sense that everything is being controlled. And this is where things get really interesting. Now, this isn't officially confirmed, but one of the strongest theories right now is that this system is being led by a central figure, possibly Hunter, known as the character from earlier in the Metro story. For the people who don't know, he was originally introduced as Hardened Spartan Ranger, someone respected, high skilled, and fully dedicated to protecting the Metro from threats. He was one of the few who truly understood how dangerous the outside world was and how fragile humanity had become after the war. But not as a hero this time, instead as someone who may have taken control of the Metro and formed a powerful regime. Something like a new ideology faction called the Novo Reich, where order, structure, and control came before everything else. The idea is simple. In a world that is broken, freedom might be too dangerous, so control became the solution. And that's the kind of world we're stepping into. Right in the middle of this system, we play as a new character, often referred to as the Stranger. He's not a part of the leadership, not someone in control. He feels like an outsider, someone moving through this world, watching how it works, and slowly realizing something isn't right, which makes the story feel less like a fight for survival and more like uncovering the truth behind the system itself. And the next thing I want to talk about is the old lady and the child. Even though they seem to be important parts of the game, unfortunately we don't have any theory or story behind them. And guys, if you do have one, please make sure to mention it in the comments. I'd love to see what you guys think. As for gameplay, it actually looks really good so far. From what we see in the trailer, it feels like a mix between the older Metro games and what we got in Metro Exodus. The world looks detailed and interesting, and it feels like something you'll want to explore, whether that ends up being more open areas like Exodus or more tight smaller areas like older games. And that's something I'm really curious about. What would you guys prefer? Would you rather have more open world gameplay or go back to smaller, story focused areas like before? Either way, it still looks like it keeps the classic Metro feeling, which I really like about the game. Slow gameplay where you have to be careful with every move. And of course, we still see mutants and creatures in the trailer. Some look familiar, some look new. So yeah, gameplay wise, can't wait to see how this ends up. So yeah, Metro 2039 is looking really interesting so far, definitely one to keep an eye on. Let me know what you guys think, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe, it really helps me going forward. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.